What's good? I am now getting ready for live, so expect things to be a bit slower at the start, and you guys will now see an SLS on your screen, or beginning to build an SLS. Um, Alright. So we're going to be building the space launch system over here, so we just have to get that working. And also, I'm waiting for the live stream bot thing to join so that we can quickly add the stream chat that you see on the top left. And I need to get a decoupler to separate the boosters here. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna jump out the airlock and see what happens. I'm gonna take the risk and jump out the airlock. Ooh, wait, is that the old swivel engine? No way. Oh, that's the isn't RVAC, but the vector version. Alright. Awesome, brilliant. Actually, I'm gonna make the side boosters instead of solid fuel to be like normal engines. Because I wanna see it. I wanna see it all. It's less but small, indeed. Jumping through, dun 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 dun. We're going through the starship hole, and we're making a life out of the moon. Just mind my singing, guys. I'm just getting warmed up for my singing on this channel. So today we have a bit of a mission of what we're supposed to do. So we're gonna have a bit of fun in Kerbal Space Program, then move to the game Space Flight Simulator, and then we'll finish this stream off with ASTRONEER because, you know, I haven't played that game in a while, and I just feel like it. It just makes me happy playing that game. Oh jeez, the length on that thing. Okay. How do I start an F-14? The question's real. I stole an F-14. Flip all the engines like the painting into. Jesus. I can't sing properly. I need to get better on my performance. Anyway, let's see if I can like fix the side booster problem here. Cause you know they're a bit short. I feel like I gotta make the thingamajiggy longer. Sorry. Wait, should the like side boosters also be gimbalable? I need to learn how to actually start an F-14 to do this song. You can go on DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. That's another good game actually. That has like good like fighter jet physics and everything. Blue, do you have the space shuttle mod? I do not. I do not have the space shuttle mod. I did not come prepared. So anyway, but we can build one. We can build one. Trust me. We have the stock parts we can use. And now that there's a helicopter flying above my house, you can probably hear it. That indeed was a helicopter. I think the US wants me. I say jokingly. Now I need to find the engines that will work. Okay, so I got the Nadja, I think. The Najita. Yeah, that's what their name is. I have an idea. Maybe you should use Space Shuttle's boosters for it. Now I'm gonna use super heavy boosters for it because I'm just cool. You know that I'd be dominating. My SpaceX starship is rotating. I have a huge effing ship, and I fly the booster, and I hit from this ship. We're gonna use Raptors as side boosters. I'm gonna make this bigger and longer. Bigger and badder. Dun 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 dun. Insert Doom music. Let's see how this thing flies. Oh, it does not fly. Okay, I need... Oh, jeez. Hey, we're actually getting there. Okay, I need to get the fuel type right this time. Otherwise, my engines will go and just like explode everywhere. Also, you know I miss rockets that have fins. Like, not necessarily Starship-like vehicles, but like the fins on the bottom, like the Saturn V. So I'm gonna use these, maybe not those winglets, but these ones. The tail fin winglets. This thing has some insane control, I must admit. Just make them a bit longer. Oh dear, these are like long. Okay, so now I need side boosters as well. And some struts, because if I do not duct tape this thing right, the top of the boosters will like crash into the side. So we want to aim for a clean separation. So I'm just gonna like move this one down. There we go, and I'm gonna get the Separatrons. Man, I love the Separatrons in this game because like they're like sound so smooth and clear, and also they have a ton load of thrust. So I need to just move that there into that group, and also I gotta get like proper clamps on this thing. Just like that. Beautiful. I think that's... Oh, no. There we go. Problem solved. This thing, right? This thing has like 10 engines. 10 engines for each boosters. And also, wait. I have an idea. I have a bloody good idea. I know what exactly I have to do. Firstly, take these off. I have an idea. We're gonna bring these back. We're gonna bring the side boosters back. So what do I need? I need a core. And then I also need a battery and a reaction wheel. And grid fins. That's right, folks. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the funny. I'm gonna bring these back. So I need to basically put grid fins on this thing. So disable from symmetry, because that's how we get them like for each side booster to be cool. And I do the old super heavy approach of landing things, where they would like, because originally they're gonna aim to have was it on there? They're gonna have the They'll light up. They'll have like 35 engines instead of 33. No. Damn you. Cartman, damn you. Okay. I messed up the thing and like it resets. It's fine. We can just rebuild. We can re-practice and rebuild it. Okay. Let's rethink and redo. That's my way of getting around things. If you're having a bad day, right? Just remember one thing. You can never truly be a god unless you try. And if you do try, you're making a good difference. Yes, that is good good philosophy by me. Anyway, let's add the Separatrons to this thing. Where do I find a side booster? The question's real, I lost my side boosters. Brilliant. Now I gotta like double it. Just like that. And then we gotta like swap out the engines. And then we're gonna finish this SLS. Bro, these clamps are actually broken. They are messed up. They're messing up symmetry. Nah, it's fine. We don't need them. We'll be fine. And we will be fine. There we go. Let's launch this thing finally. So yeah, we're using the Raptor engines on this thing to fly around, and we're gonna do this thing for a boost back. And we probably will forget that we have those coming back. I was also aiming to like just push the Raptor, those boosters out the way, like what they'll normally do on a shuttle launch. Also, why we're launching at night? We're gonna launch in the daytime. Oh, here we go. Look at the thrust on that thing. Some actual thrust on this thing, that's good. Now let's see if we can get the separation to be actually good. There we go. This thing also has some good gimbal range, so what we can do here is we can just like throttle down and do our separation of the side boosters. There we go. And then do our little boost back flip. And have this on low thrust. And have this thing keep firing like we normally would. I think that's pretty good so far. I mean, we haven't killed our Kerbals so far, so that's good. And we go for separation in this one. And look at that. we are now making our way to space. What the heck? Why is that burning so slowly? We're going to deploy our little solar panels. So I'm making an SLS that basically fly around towards the moon. So, you know, that's what we're aiming for. Okay, where's the moon? There it is. I'm going to create a maneuver node on this line. Get rid of this this trajectory trail thing. Maybe that's... Oh, yeah. So I want to get this thing on a free return trajectory. Like that. Or like this. Let me get a bit closer. Because I know that straight up just yeets us out of the solar system. Okay. So if we just get this closer, we can sort of line ourselves back up. Ooh. Oh dear. There we go. Look at that. Look at that free return trajectory right there. We actually get to get pretty close to the moon. Why is the stream a bit underrated? Well, I don't know. Well, to make it better, you can, I suggest that you can, like, you know, give it a shot at sending the stream through to other people. Anyway, we're just gonna do our like TLI burn, so our translunar injection or transmoon. Jeez, without voice crack, translunar injection, where we basically burn prograde once we see the moon, and we basically burn our way towards the moon. And also, a little fun tip, right? If you see the moon across the horizon, burn prograde immediately. That's my tip. Especially if you're flying big crafts like Starship. So just getting rid of the last amounts of delta V from our rocket. Okay, what about now? Let me just turn around. Gonna turn around once and do the deorbit burn. Beautiful, look at that. Now let's see how messed up our trajectory line is. Oh no, it's fine. Let me just, we can time warp now, so I'm gonna just deploy the solar panels on the ship. Now the more corrections we do in orbit, it's gonna like might mess up our trajectory and like speed and everything. So we'll get close enough to the moon, and then once we do our little gravitational slingshot, we will, you know, make our way back towards like Earth without any like correction burn. So right now we have pretty good connection with the Space Center. So So that's pretty cool. Wait, what if we actually go in orbit around the moon, actually? We can try that. We probably didn't have enough fuel, but let's do it. So we're just gonna create a retrograde orbit. Oh, it's gonna cost us like all our fuel. Yep, that ain't good. Also, I'm not sure with this like better time warp bug, but like it slows down every time we get closer. Or not. And look at that, we're at the moon. We're back to the moon and beyond.
Where's Thomas?
Anyway, look at that. We can actually get some good views over here. And just unbuckle ourselves out. You can see the moon just right in our window. Hopefully it doesn't wake up. Hopefully the moon doesn't wake up again. Radios. But yeah, we've got some pretty good views of the moon. Look at that console. You can see all the lights and everything. So let me just look closely. So we're descending towards the moon. Solar arrays are available. Active SAS. Cabin temperature is good. Blah blah blah. All the good stuff is good. Okay, life support equipment not installed. Radios. We just turn on the panel lights. Oh, look at that! It's all RGB and everything. It goes like. There's like thrust and everything. Let me just hit the random console numbers. Okay, so what do you have? We have, oh, these are all the pro grade and everything. And all the AUX lights. What's that big red button do? Wouldn't press it though. Oh, we can go through cameras. So I didn't install any cameras. So it's like the A is to show the ship, what it looks like, and I'm assuming the B or astrogator. Nah, it's docking. That's cool. We're gonna fly by the moon, and we're gonna do our free return trajectory like we normally would. So we're gonna say goodbye to the moon. Goodbye, moon. Well, let me just do some like curb net stuff to see if we actually can do some cool stuff over here. So we are testing out the communications. Oh, it's ideal. The deadly reentry. No. Oh, this thing doesn't have curb net. That's just disappointing. I wanted to track some stuff down. Maybe we can do that in the next one. So now we're falling back towards Kerbin. What's our speed and all doing? Oh, we're actually gonna re-enter. Here we are. Here we go. So we hit the atmosphere now. Let's detach and re-enter. Oh, my heat shield! Uh-oh. It's fine, it's just a heat shield. Oh god, we can see the plasma. Whoopsie daisy. We have no heat shield. We're fine. You can see like the interior. Uh-oh. Cabin temp. What's that temperature like outside? I know experience one point. Uh, oh my god, all the master alarm and everything. External temperature. Oh god, it's rising. Oh no, it's going down. It's like 7,000 degrees. This is us right now. Literally us right now. Let's screenshot that real quick. But this is, whoa. We're going heat shield first. Well, sorry, no shield first. Oh, you can slow it down as well. Okay, heat is done. We basically have no visual right now, so we're going through the atmosphere, so we're gonna rely on our instruments. So it looks like we're hitting ground. So I'm gonna deploy the shield. Or the parachute, sorry. Chute's deployed. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we heard. We got, we got news that the service module stage just exploded, which is very useful. Anyway, we've got beautiful landing right here. Perfect landing. So next I'm going to build like a ton of satellites in orbit and then see what happens. So we're going to build, I'm going to build a ComNet network because I feel like it. Because I feel like it. Oh, look at that sunrise. And it just got ruined by that rain cloud. Oh my god. Strange. So we can get rid of this moon rocket because it's basically useless at this point. It don't get us places. Alright. Okay, let's build a moon network. So we need 3 satellites. So 1 in low orbit, 1 in medium orbit, and 1 in high orbit. Now, okay, for this to work, the high orbit satellite will basically pick up the raw signal transmitted from the Kerbal Space Center. It'll be passed down to the medium one. That'll be like operation to the space station. And then a low orbit one would basically take that signal or whatever down towards the base, whatever we have settled down later on. So what do I need? Satellites. So I need about one category. Any communication wise is a relay antenna. This thing. It's a bit small, but it does the job. Maybe I can do something like that to, you know. And I want this thing to be solar powered, solar panel powered. Because nuclear energy or anything like that wouldn't really work as we plan it to be. So now these circular solar panels. These provide lots of power for our, like, spaceship probe. And we're gonna do this in like a, we're gonna like do this in like a relay launch in one launch. We also need like other antennas. So I'm gonna put these on an angle, so it's like looks like Sputnik in a way. The Russian looking first space satellite with those antennas right there. That's cool. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna reconfigure the name of this. So where's the command? Control point part. Yeah, configure vessel naming. So it's gonna be a relay, and it's gonna be like the low mun sat. There we go, beautiful. Look at that. So be covered. It'll basically be able to transmit from high orbits to medium orbit to low orbit. So I reckon high orbit or whatever would be like in a polar orbit, so like 90-degree orbit with very good like eccentric orbitness. So yeah. So we need it's a decoupler. I'll just turn these upside down just to save a bit of weight for us. Alright, let's do this. Also when doing this, you need truss structure and interstage nodes on. So it would look like this. See that? And we're gonna go a bit powerful for the medium one, so that one would be like for space station operations and everything like that. So I need this one, I believe. It's gonna be the same but bigger. And then, ooh. So I need to get some 2 high gain antennas to give us some high speed and high communications. So this is gonna be like a bit of a reboot of the top one. So that's what I'm aiming for. And then for solar panels or power, we're gonna give it oh god, that's a big array of power. That big. I'm gonna go with this one actually, because this one hasn't been used in a while. So the thing extends all the way out, so that's our medium satellite. And some more high gains. High gain. Like that. Could use phased arrays, but I'm gonna use that for the big one later on. The big bad one. The big bad satellite that we have later on. There we go. And speaking of big bad satellite, we're doing it right now. So I'm gonna size things up a bit. There we go. Get the bigger, better probe. And we're gonna use the biggest, fattest antenna we have here. Hello, welcome. I see you joined. Yeah, so building a big network around the moon. And go back to the moon and beyond. Actually, I'm gonna use one of those massive looking like solar panels because it's cool. So I'm just gonna, oh geez, do this one, move this one up, up. There we go. Look at that. That's way better. That's really better right now. And for the power, we gotta add these big panels. That's massive. That's big. So I'm gonna use these phased arrays. And it's, what's this? This big relay. Oh yeah, could do that. Could something like that. And what is that I need? We can remove the staged from this. So the top one is for first? Last. Because I'm going to go down from like high orbit to medium orbit into low orbit. And let's do this. So what do we need? An engine stage. An engine stage of some sort. Actually, I'm going to use a different method of propulsion. There's plasma engines. I'm assuming there's going to be like weak engines. And there's fusion engines. What is that thing? Oh. Then... oh, there's no fuel switch for you. That's kind of disappointing. Wait. There's a Raptor 3 with the gimbal. Interesting. Very interesting approach. But I use the Block 2 nose cone. No, that's not even an engine. So there's nuclear engines. There's a nuclear assault engine. An atomic engine. Oh, it's got a big bell that extends. That's cool. What is that? That's weird. It's like a combination of engines. Oh, it's liquid methane. Or methane. I'm gonna go for hydrogen powered because it's cool. Yeah, like something like that for hydrogen powered. So we're gonna build a rocket, send it to the moon, and then build this big network. So I'm gonna get rid of the shroud on this thing because I wanna like make this thing look like a full-on ICBM and just send it like to space. There we go, looking beautiful. Perfect. And I send this to 2 sides and put the ejection force to pretty high. Anything's gonna like fly like a solid rocket booster to space. What's the biggest rocket booster we can find? Because I know we've got the Clydesdale. Oh, that's pretty massive. Now it just needs some some guiders. I was gonna do like a launch shooter where like you would jump, you'll make the rocket like fly out, and then there'll be like an engine or some sort that kickstart it, and it would just fly. But nah. Here we go. We're gonna go to the moon. This thing's built like a sea dragon. Like, I'm not sure if you guys heard about the sea dragon, but it's like this really massive rocket, like I don't know, like 20 times wider than Starship and like 30 times taller than Starship altogether. So it's like really big. So it literally launches out from the ocean, hence the name Sea Dragon. Anyway, it flies outwards, and like it would like send things to the moon back in like the 70s. 70s or 80s, I think. I think it was 1983 it was first proposed. So here we go. Clean separation, very good. Making it live to the moon. Let me turn on the thing so it flies. Whoop! There it goes! Look at that, that's beautiful. So I'm gonna go to the moon. What's the highest part of the moon actually? Let's find out. So to put this in like a 90-degree inclination. So it goes up.
Is this the girl that
So
used
we're
to
just gonna
follow
like
Brian?
just gonna burn prograde or so and find out when the sphere of influence ends. Okay, so it ends around here. So I'm just gonna burn and then create another maneuver node. There we go. Look at that beautiful orbit. So we spin right around, go around the moon, and then we'll see what happens. So just gonna like, where's the moon? There it is. I can see like how many hours it takes. It takes like an hour for this thing to turn around. So calculating thrust vectors in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh. Ejected out a bit fast. So I need to deploy everything, so like the solar panels. And there we go. I think we're getting better connection than what we had before. And then I think this is gonna be like a 30-degree inclination on the around here. There we go, and then we can just like separate it right now. Just gonna move it out the way. And then deploy every solar panel or antenna we got manually. Oh god, why has it be that hard putting it manually, like deploying everything manually? Beautiful. And then we're gonna go for like another like 60 degrees. So I'm gonna see like the melting sort of point, the failure point of where the orbit hits. So I'm gonna quickly just carefully separate it. You can see it's in orbit perfectly fine. So look at that, we've got a full moon, like, satellite system in orbit working. And I'm just going to quickly get us out of here. Oh, we can also toggle how many relays we got. Huh? Why is that escape the orbit? Oh yeah, it's the drift thing, the orbit drift. It's odd. That is very weirdly odd. Finally. Then we go put this one back in orbit because it did not want to go back into orbit. Oh dear. Also, it might be like a glitch with this thing spinning out of control. So I'm just going to disable this thing. Yeah, see, it disables with SAS. There you go, it's in a much lower orbit. I'm just gonna put this probe thing in like a higher orbit. I don't know why. Because I'll just put this spent booster in orbit. And see how far we can go. Inject this thing into interstellar space. Good, no debris flying around. So I'm just gonna just FTS this, that. Beautiful. We have a network in orbit. So now we're gonna build a moon space station and a moon base because that's what I want to do and aim for. So, space station will just be a normal space operations we have with all the docking ports. So yeah. So it'll be like a bit of a permanent residence we have here. So I need space station adapters. Found one. So there's me like labs and everything. Like a full on like moon lab in orbit and all. So there's like another module we have. There will be a spinning one or two. I want it to be like on an arm as well. Like going to the edge and side. So like one of those fictional space stations in like those space movies. I found another hub module. I just need to like spin like this. Maybe we can go down for a little one. For a little tiny one. Now I need the tubes. And I'm gonna like sort of assemble it in orbit. But we'll see what happens. Okay, where's those ring modules? So this is gonna spin this way and then also go the other way. So what I reckon is we have an observation sort of module as well. So I'm just gonna put like a ton of other modules. Oh, we got an inflating module. Very cool. We got an airlock. I want the airlock to like be this way. So I'm gonna find the adapters. Like I'm looking for a little adapter. Like a little baby one. And then another connector. Also, we'll have a captain of this space station as well, like an onboard captain. And we'll add the inflatable module. We also need like a science lab. Could do with one of those. So this science lab. And then the greenhouse. And then say we want to collect lunar science. Because you know it's cool doing science. Anyway, look at that. Space station is actually looking pretty good so far. So we're now just fixing some things up as well. So we're just working on this. Anyway, so just gonna add, what was it? Add a little engine to it. I might add a little engine to it, just like get things working. Some little Werner engines. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna add them anyway because you know it's cool. Well, I actually have some bit of thrust. But I bet you like the thrust to rate ratio and like the center of mass is gonna be like to the side of well, so it'd be a bit different. But it's gonna like be pushed as well, like to the side. The reason why I'm doing this is so we can like push ourselves out of debris and harm. Hence why we have these liquid fuel and oxidizer and all that. I need to get some side satellite, some side panels. See some side panels here. Like open up and go to the side instead of having the big rotating panels. You have to turn the whole ship to do it. But dude, this is wicked. So here we go. I'll live in here actually. I'll live in this moon station. So I need to add another key important thing is to add the command module and all that satellite relay and all that. Also, this thing has barely any batteries, so it's kind of funny. It's kind of silly as well. So I'll add some of that, some batteries. And also we need some communication because how are we gonna talk back? So I'm gonna get like another relay as well. Maybe just two. I reckon two would do. Look at that. We need some static relay antennas too. But there we go. I think she looks pretty chill. What a beauty. So yeah, it's where we live on the space station. There's like what's in there? There's a bar, a golf course, a viewing deck, a habitation like growing area. There's a lab. There's an airlock. There's like a chilling crew quarters and all that. So it's like literally the best place ever to live. So it's quite cool. So yeah, we'll put like moon bases and all that. Hopefully it's... Oh, it's tipping. It's tipping. Let me just put this to 0 and then set the like in orbit space thing. Where are we? Okay, there it is. Is our Mun station. Oh, look at that. It's like in orbit. Make sure that space station doesn't experience a Kraken attack. Yes. But look at that. It's like, it's working. What do we also need? We also have to like get our orbit raised a bit or something like that. I reckon we go for like a 10-degree incline on our orbit. So, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. There she is. Now let's disable all these engines. These engines are actually entirely used to like move the space station out of like super bad conditions, like asteroid impacts, radiation storms. Well, I'm not sure if you can survive that, but you know what I mean. And all that. So we got the Mun station, and now I need a Mun base. Now I need ideas of what our like moon lander's gonna look like. Cause what's it called? I'm going for like a lander, like a moon base that like land itself. Like inspired by Jamestown base from the For All Mankind series. Something like that. But yeah, we need a Kerbal presence. I will only be here for a quick stay. Alright, that makes sense. So I need to build a base. Use space control module. Yep. Where's the airlock on this thing? Does it have an airlock? Maybe it does. Are these airlocks? Let me have a look. Actually, I'm gonna have a... Why is... This probe has no... I literally put the... No, I'll just put Jeb. Still no control? What the hell? Finally, he needs 2 pilots for this thing to work. That's weird. Okay, so this has open the hatch. Okay, let me get up here. It's like a controlled deck thing. So this is what our base is gonna look like on the moon. Oh. We just get back in there. So that's the EVA. That's on the side. That's a cargo door. Alright. It's an open cargo door. So there is an airlock. Alright, that makes perfect sense then. So now we located the cargo and airlock, which is good. Very important. So I'm gonna need 4 engines to land this thing because it's gonna be a bit heavy. So yeah, we'll just need to find a small engine. There we go, a liquid methane one. So this thing will land us on the moon. And this is like the EVA hatch and all. We need to like add like a little like little like stand thing. So what is it? I need like the panel things. Oh, a COPV. Funny. So we're gonna build like this little stand thing, and it's gonna be like where the Kerbals come out from. And then there'll be like a ladder. Where's the ladder? There it is. So we'll fly and land this thing on the surface. There we go, look at that. Also need like the RCS thrusters so that we can control this thing easily. And an antenna and everything. So there's like a little like prototype of what we're actually gonna land. Which by the way is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna like hide the reaction wheel and everything because we still want to see outside. So yeah. Just lower you down, look at that. Thing looks pretty good so far. They like the antennas and everything. And we have solar panels on the roof as well. Like big static panels. Like something like this. We need big ones like these. Also, since there's like radiation and all on the moon, it's gonna get like pretty hot. So we gotta find a way to cool ourselves down. So I have a shrouded one. Maybe not. So I'm gonna use like an edge one. Like that. I reckon that looks pretty good. Now the antenna. So we need like 2 antennas. They'll basically connect with the onboard, like with the rovers and like the satellites in orbit. We need one that will connect back to like the actual like base on like Earth. Just where do I put it? I think I just put it there. So So this base can have like at least like 5 people on the moon. It's quite a bit. There's only like 2 people on the moon like for every like mission. So yeah, we can close the cargo door. And then over here will just be blank. Just be excess fuel, I guess I can just put over here. And then... Ooh, maybe not. So I'll put it as liquid methane and oxygen like storage yard over here. And then we also need some like command module thing here. Why is that probe blocking the solar panel? It's fine, just move it in. So I'm gonna do some testing on how we land it. So I'm gonna like have it like hover above the surface. Still a little landing test, so the RCS is good. So it's gonna like fly like this, basically. But on the moon it's gonna be like 6 times lighter. So actually let's try that on the moon. So I'm just gonna quickly configure this to be like a base. And then do our deorbit burn. Brilliant, so we don't crash, but we actually land. So I'm just gonna quickly time warp ourselves down a bit. Also, I like these thruster effects, how they are like going really out.
Dad.
Just look at that, we're going for our landing burn. So we're gonna like land this thing on the moon. So we're getting our trajectory mapped out. This thing has some good thrust to rate ratio, I must admit. So about hovering right now, just above the surface of the moon. And we'll see how we actually will land it properly. So look at that. I think we're doing pretty good landing so far. So, oh, we're above the rocks. It's a bit rocky. There we go. One thing I love about this mod, like this ground effects mod, like it's so detailed. That's why I love it. Not only that, but also like the way we built this thing. It's like supposed to go on all terrain. So just quickly go out on EVA. So we can just go around here, go through. Look at that view, by the way, it's pretty beautiful. So this is the EVA. Let me just open up the airlock. Extend the ladder. So yeah, this is me going down the, basically our like thing. So look at that, we're on the moon. So yeah, let's get ourselves back on. Get our visor down. So we should probably have our visor down all the time because like it's pretty darn bright on the moon. Like I'll tell you if it's that bright. Let me just get my TFX mod thing. Let me just find it. Like that type bright. Also it's in black and white as well, so you know it's pretty cool. Look at that. So this is what it's like on the moon right now. I'll just turn on my my recolor as well. So we do have an oxygen limit. It'll be bit different. This is what it will look like in real life, just so you know. So like, it'll be very bright. So that's why I need the visor. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh, there's like footsteps and footprints. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that quality. Nice. Also, there's like a little jetpack as well. So if I just take flight a bit and we can like fly back in towards the... There we go. So this is what it like looks like over here. Beautiful residence over here. So it's like on the moon. So we can close down the airlock. Little airlock door. Look at that. It's so cool. And then this is where the Mun station is. Where is it? The other one. Communication, transmit, or done. Require complete. Warning, oh god, compromised data.
Oliver, you should grab it.
And then we have the, it's like so bright on the surface of the moon. I guess that's kind of true though. So I'm gonna send down a rover or some sort so that they can go driving on the moon, because how are we supposed to like get around? Oh, lightning strike. Oh. Yep, that's very convenient. Perfect. Just get lightning struck in the first first second I get back. But I reckon we should like call it off for the Kerbal Space Program, move to Spaceflight Sim because I'm bored. But look at that. So yeah, you can see we've got like a moon base already planted with the moon satellite, moon station, and there we go. See that antenna relay. Oh, it sucks because we'll be faced away from the like Earth, I think. So yeah, let's get the other games out. So we got Spaceflight Sim launching right now. So now switching to Spaceflight Sim, so you should be able to see it on your screen right now. There you go, you can see it right now on the screen, so let's play. We have a few star systems to play around with. Let's go with a Deb system in the KSP. The KSP system with Deb, so it's an old planet pack I made all by myself. So it's quite cool. There's no ocean. Nice. Well, there is ocean in this game, so it's pretty cool. So you see, you got the inner solar system, which is cool and all. But you see, you move over here to see Deb, which is this other planet. So over here is pretty cool because Deb's like this like red dwarf, and then you got Char, which is like an iron-rich planet. Lots of iron, and it's like burning. And you got a Rask and Rusk binary system. I basically had to make Rask the main center and then Rusk being the moon for it to work, because you can't like. Well, I guess you could put like planets orbit each other, but it's a bit difficult. Next up, you got Gurdama with its moon Donk. I think there's Gulp around here, but I haven't added that yet, so I need to add it. And you got Puff, which is just another oceanic moon. You got Oven, which is a ringed planet, but there's no ring showing, but it's because you can see it in a thing. You got Scut, which is an asteroid, a fast spinning one actually. And then Glumo, my favorite, which is like a Saturn analog, with moon Merble. Beautiful. So yeah, I like that. Now let's actually fly an actual rocket in that game. Let's just delete these saves that are completely useless. Oh, can I go challenge mode? I'll try that. Oh wait. Oh, it's like all like the new planets and everything. Okay, so cheats. Yeah, so you can't really get cheats in this game. So things will burn until it's done. We can load all these crafts. So I'm gonna build like a small rocket because I feel like it, and I haven't made a small rocket in a while. What about engines? Oh, there's a vacuum variant of each engine, which is pretty cool. Not to mention I have the old engines. The very, very, very old ones from 1.4 update, which is quite a while ago. I think it's like 6 years ago. No, not 6 years. 7 years ago. Jesus, that time went fast. So I'm gonna use the not the Caribou, but the variant engine. Just gonna call it the variant engine because I'm bored. Now let's add an interstage. Just like that. This is looking beautiful actually. Nice rocket. Thing is, I can't actually clip the engines like I normally do, but I can live with it. So if I just like copy it. Yes, the old trick still works. The little old trick that I used to do when I was like little and old, I used to play this on my like tablet. Basically like click these two, move it, and yeah, it'll still work. Okay, I just need to copy this. Oh, I know one of them's gonna explode. And we're gonna see the engines like light up and all. One will probably explode, but that's completely expected. Yep. Oh, it's still going. Or not. Just see like the Russian Proton like mission go completely normal. And look at that. Boom. Dead. Let's fix that up with one engine. That was fun. Well, I mean, it still flew, so it counts. So we're gonna quickly get rid of the fuel load. Also, there's bodies of water, so that's pretty cool. There's like a couple over here, so that's cool. As we make our way up range. And look at that, the TWR's going up.
How do you call this?
Oh, you can't move the thing with the mouse, the throttle. Kind of sucks though. Anyway, let's keep burning this stage, and then we'll get ourselves to a higher orbit. And then look at that. Stage separation any minute now. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Oh, you can see like the engine like effect. Orbit achieved. So right now we're just going to orbit the Earth again in this game. It's 2D, so yeah, it's going to be a bit different than what we had before. Also an ocean landing. So it's gonna deorbit and use all of our fuel, because you know. Also, the atmosphere will bleed all of our velocity, so we're gonna land in the ocean anyway. I just want to see us get melted immediately. Just like, this could be my heat shield, let's say. Oh, yep, there we go. Heat shield's taking a lot of punch right now. And then we're just gonna like, just toggle, get rid of the thingy, the torque. Now I can get rid of the heat shield because it's basically useless at this point. It's done its job. It's gonna get ditched. Oh, look at that ocean. A big blue sea. And then I'm gonna deploy the chute now. Oh shoot!
Which is ages.
Our parachute just deployed. Some excellent news right there. And touchdown. Oh, it's bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Ooh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, how did I not reach space? I literally reached space. What the hell? I'm gonna make sure that we really reach space. So I need to get rid of that. And then we're gonna go to like high orbit this time. And then we're gonna use like a normal engine stage like this. Maybe we might be able to go to like orbit or higher. I'm gonna extend the tank of this a bit. I'm gonna extend it out a bit so you get more fuel. Look at that. So just gonna move these. These will like fly off as soon as we separate them. So this will fire. All the engines will fire up. And then this will separate, leaving these off. And then this will just do its job. So yeah, good lift off so far. I'll purposely be cutting off the engines so we can steer it a bit better. There we go. Oh, this is going to go to space. How are we doing for our... We get the SFS music. Get my FPS set to unlimited. Okay. What about for our music? And we're just boom, good separation, beautiful sep. Oh, I can hear the music. It's gonna keep burning outwards. And we're gonna like actually achieve orbit this time.
Fun to watch though.
Because I'm on the road to achieving orbit and going higher. So we're gonna get really into space. Boom. Good separation. And they create like a maneuver node as well. If we can do that in that game. Oh hello, someone just joined. Stream isn't really working on Twitch, so I'm gonna redirect you here using this link to my YouTube channel, so just be easier. So I'm gonna turn around. Did a flip. Oh. See if we can get a higher orbit. Reached high Earth orbit. Brilliant. Can we go higher? Hooah. You enjoy the peaceful music. Oh, and I have to slow down a lot as well. I might just error brake the way. Like that. Just slightly error brake it. There we go. Slowing down a lot. Oh, we lost our engine. Woo, that's lit. We're coming in hot. I'm gonna go in for round 2. Or actually a couple rounds. Just to slow down ourselves. Maybe we can glide our way. Why are we gaining altitude? Shouldn't be that. We have to get into the atmosphere more. Wait, can we dive? Oh, we're using the atmosphere to glide our way. That's actually kind of crazy. Also, gotta watch our heating. Cause it's gonna get pretty heated. The most literal matter ever. It might be landing on land actually. Ooh, perfect save, perfect save. Yeah, the heat is gonna like literally break us apart. So yeah, we're slowing down now, which is good. So just slowing down a lot. So we're gonna basically get rid of the heat shield now because it basically has no purpose. So we're coming about like 72 meters, so we're gonna deploy now. Land in the desert this time. Beautiful recovery, beautiful recovery. Reach space, high Earth. Whoa. We made it to space again. We still gotta reach low Earth orbit. Oh, we can have to go to Venus. Oh, look at these missions. I have an idea. Can I at least unlock more of these, like, infinite build area things? I'm kind of lacking behind. I guess I could make, like, a probe or something like that. Or we should play, like, the thing at the end. It's like... Dun, 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 dun. How they normally do it in the old version. Yeah, so... Yeah, alright. Actually, I might leave, actually, because I have to do some